Welcome back, everyone. My name's Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Grim Dawn. We've missed 2 exclamation marks, actually, in the first area. I didn't notice these people back here. We wandered around, but not that area. We, walked to the smuggler, and then we kind of came up here, and then we just I just missed this, honestly. So there's, Sedina and Constance up here. Let's talk to Constance first. I'm sorry if I insulted you earlier. Your origins were a bit startling. I hear that you braved the dangers of the lower crossing. I was wondering if you could help gather some materials. What do you need? You see, I was a seamstress before the Grim Dawn. Nothing special, just made enough to get by. But now I see an opportunity to use my trade to make a difference around here. I'd like to sew some new canopies and maybe some new clothes if there's enough fabric left. Alex and Jane deserve better than this. If you could please gather any fabric you can find, the people here would be grateful. The waterfront at Burwitch would be a good place to start looking. Sure, I'll get the fabric. We're looking for 3 fabrics, and we'll do that in the waterfront property area.
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
Are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed?
My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though.
Why haven't you dealt with the reanimator then?
I'm afraid that I am not at all fit for combat, which from my understanding was more than necessary for you to reach the reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap, which would have required the reanimator to come to us, just as you have.
You mentioned spiritual guidance?
Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew.
Thank you, I appreciate that. So we talk to the spirit guide, and we can also
mind of regrets.
reclaim skill points, which is nice. I wonder if we can repick a class. I doubt it, though. And then we can also redo our devotion stuff, apparently. So, that's cool. Good to know that that exists. So we have 2 quests now. We have to collect fabric, and then return the fabric to Constance, and then we also have to find the warden's cellar. So, let's get off on our journey to do that. Let's just make sure there's no other quests around here, though, that I've missed. So, nothing here. That's where our salvager type person is. That leads down to the water area. No quest there. Just going to make sure that everyone here has been talked to. What is that? There's a bounty table. Let's go take a look at that, too. And this is a bridge repair site that leads off somewhere. It requires... I mean, we do have enough scrap and iron bits, but we're not going to do that yet, because I don't think we're supposed to go off that way yet. I also did pick up the DLC for this game, so I'm not exactly sure when it all comes into play, but we will be doing it as well. I really enjoyed the game so far, so I'm almost 100% sure that I'm going to be playing through all the DLC and stuff. Alright, let's check the... Oh, it doesn't do it. Okay. The people of Devil's Crossing do not yet trust you with their innermost needs. A respected reputation is required to access the bounty. Okay, so they just don't like us enough yet. Alright then, I guess we're good. How's our inventory looking? We're pretty good in terms of inventory space. Let's go to the waterfront. That one? I'm guessing the waterfront is where we're gonna find the warden's cellar. I don't know for sure. We're going to kind of ignore these things until we get to the waterfront. Except we'll do this because... a vital essence. Nice. We've done very little of the waterfront area. Wait, are we going the right way for the waterfront? Or is this the waterfront? Hang on a sec, I think I'm going the wrong way. This looks like the waterfront, right? No, this is Burwitch Village. Is this the waterfront down there? It must be. We can get there from this side, though. Just ignoring the enemies that are shooting at us. Heading down this way. Oh, this is the Moldering Fields. So this is not it either. Although we did miss, like, a huge chunk of the Moldering Fields. We should probably go fix that. We're just gonna head off into the middle of the field and see what we can find. What's that? There's someone named Ulgrim down there. He's got a quest.
Well, I'll be a living person.
Well, I'll be a living person. I've been stranded out here since Burwitch fell. Fortified myself on this little patch of island, cooking up whatever critters came too close while waiting for the inevitable end. You're a welcome sight for sore eyes. Burwitch fell months ago. How have you survived this long? Well, I can cook for one. I used to work in the capital and had the honor of preparing meals for a couple noble houses and many foreign dignitaries. I'm not a fighter, but I learned to hunt a bit when necessary. Gets me by. Scraps of bone, rat aren't exactly fine dining though. Most of all, I just keep quiet and observe. What about you? Where do you hail from? We could use a cook, I tell him about the prison. This prison of yours sounds like a heaven compared to my current dwelling. I bet I could do my share as well. Men fight better on full stomachs. How will we safely get all my equipment to Devil's Crossing? Well, I can open a rift gate. A portal. I've only ever seen one of those before, and it wasn't spitting out the good guys. I really hope you're not trying to pull one on me. Here goes nothing. See you in Devil's Crossing. Alright, so we got a guy to Devil's Crossing. And we got a thing to do here. And we're going to evaporate Sharn the Cursed. And whatever that was. Enemy hero killed. We did. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. And there's an epic in there too. Would you stop shooting me? I'm trying to collect loot. I'm combat looting. Do you not see me doing that right now? God. And possibly a few more items. Alright. There's also something that someone pointed out that we can go to number 3. And it'll tell us if things are improving for our stats. Also probably this as well. Although this won't matter as much for us. Except maybe if it's popping up Arcanist or occultist skills. Or this part maybe. Yes. Okay. This is all the damage modifiers we have. Let's take a look-see. We're not going to be using ranged weapons. Let's just put that out of sight, out of mind. This might be... No. It lowers our... Well... It's got more armor. Got more elemental resistance. Got more offensive ability. Got some more... Or it's got more health. More chaos damage and vitality damage, so that doesn't help us out too much. The 5% spirit loss might be bad. We'll put that off to the side as a maybe. What's the thing we got? Okay, Night Hunter's Chest Guard. Gives us a bunch of cold damage, which is nice. A bunch of cunning, which is going to replace the other cunning. Defensive ability, which replaces the offensive ability. Attack speed doesn't really matter to us. We lose some regeneration per second. It's also got a bunch more armor, though. You know what? I'll take it. Except that we can't wear it. Why do we get... Oh, it's level 20. We'll dump it in our... over there pile. I don't think we can use... Oh, okay, we have this, though. A bunch more Aether damage. Or no, less Aether damage. But more... what's our spirit at? 312. What's 5% of 360? No, that's not right. That's not even remotely close. 5% of 300 is... Well, let's find a calculator. Times 0.05 equals 15. Alright, so this is giving us effectively 15. It's not actually, it's giving us less than that. So this would give us more spirit, slightly, but less physique. I think the other one's better. Yeah. Okay, it's being sold. This is being sold. That's gonna be sold. That's definitely sold. 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 And this one. I think we could just sell this one too, honestly. Yeah, I think it's as good. Alright, let's roll. Looks like there's one more hut here. Alistair's diary. And, is that not a place we can go in? Oh, there's a door over here. Gotcha. I'm reading the diary. We just wandered into a group of enemies, didn't we? Mama told me to write this thing, so I suppose now is as good as ever, seeing as I'm grounded again. So I pulled Abigail's hair. She started it. Why doesn't she have to sit in a room and write her stupid diary? Tomorrow I'll catch the biggest frog I find in the marshes and leave it in Sister's room. We'll see how she likes that. Second entry. So Mom has been reading my diary now, and I'm grounded again. The frog got out before Sister even saw it. Why isn't Papa home yet? He was supposed to take me out to Burwitch today, and he still has not come back from business. We are, like, being under heavy attack here. We'll read the third entry in a minute. We got Soul Rend attacking us. Okay, now we can finish that thing. Mama's saying that I'm not allowed to play outside anymore. Perkins said that there are monsters roaming the marshes. But Mama said there's no such thing, and she whooped me with her ladle for talking rumors again. I wish Papa would come home already. I want to go to Burwitch. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Mama locked me and my sister in my room while she's checked out some noises behind the house. It's been forever, and now I hear noises inside the house too. Papa, please come home and make the noises go away. I don't care about Burwitch anymore. Please just come home, Papa. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that he did not make it home. Are the bodies of... We can scroll in. I mean, there's one dead person here. I don't see all the rest of them, though. And also, whatever rooms were in this place have been completely gutted. Alright, now we can move around and just search these last little areas, and then we'll... Oh, there's roiling blood there. We should pick that up. Probably. There's something with that, just a ton of life here. Gnarble. They have a pentagram symbol by their name, and I don't know what that means. Elite? Champion? Something like that? Doesn't matter, he's gonna be dead very soon. Not very good items though. Oh, because we haven't blown up the thingy. What's a Witch Stalker? Epic one-hand ranged weapon. Bunch of chaos damage, energy leech, attack speed, chaos resistance, and it gives bonus to witchfire. It's a pistol that we can't use. We did also find this, which gives fire instead of acid damage, lightning damage instead of ether damage, burn damage a little bit as well. Bunch of spirit, 54% regeneration, that's kind of nice. Poison acid resistance. I don't have Sky Shard, but then again I don't have Evil Eye either. You know what? That I think is better than what we're currently using, so let's swap those out. Ancient armor plate. Oh, we also have a ring. Lightbringer's Bend, which I think is better than our first ring. Casting speed. Bonus to pets. Spirit, health regen. Yeah, it's pretty good. Which one's which? This is the one we're replacing. Okay. Now we're good. We're in Mud Row now. We're almost done exploring this little zone. We're also almost up a level. What's that? Oh, it's a bridge repair site, right? There's another house here that's it's looking a little worse for the wear, although it doesn't look like it has any spell books or anything in it. Those spiders are freaking creepy fast. I do not like that at all. And we're almost explored. Oh, hi guys. Let's just kill all of you. And we're about to level up again. We'll be level 19. And that's level 19 right there. Let's level up. We're not going to do a cultist yet. We're going to keep doing Arcanist. And we're going to keep doing... even if we go to the next tier, we can't get anything new on this one, so we're just going to do 3 points into Magic Missile. I know it's not called Magic Missile, but that's basically what it is. Piercing Missiles. It does so much damage. There's a corpse here with a fair amount of stuff in it. Okay, so if we look around, we're almost done exploring this zone. I think we haven't done this part up here, though. That was an enemy hero, apparently. Sometimes you just gotta go exploring. Pick up all the things you've missed before. Because I honestly have no idea where we're even supposed to go. But we should probably at least explore the places we've been. And didn't finish up. We will be doing the Waterfront as well. Belros the Malformed. This was a... These two were both quest monsters. They're actually weaker now than I remember them being.
That skill's not ready.
And now they're all dead again. A bludgeon of alacrity. Alright, so I think we're done here again. Then we can leave and go to Burwitch. And then we gotta go to the waterfront. What's up this way? Hang on. Do you guys mind not shooting me? I'm trying to explore. Thank you. What's that? That's fire. There's definitely more up here we haven't explored yet. Maybe. Or is it just the edge of the zone? It might just be the edge of the zone. Okay. Then we are done. Why can't we just hop the fence? We have to walk all the way around. And I also noticed we haven't used our available attribute points, but we're not going to do that yet either. Alright, where's the waterfront? Not this way. Is this the waterfront? That must be the waterfront. One of these is the waterfront. Let's go this way first. I think it's this way. You can cross this river, but not all the other rivers? That doesn't make... And that's a lot of slith. This is the abandoned waterfront. Okay, so there's a quest here. You can tell, by the way, that there's a star on the map. Oh, it's fabric. Okay, we need to find a bunch of these. Don't suppose you have fabric? Nope. How about you guys? Oh, food ration. Okay. Actually, I don't think we... Oh, we do need a food ration. Let's grab it. Hi, everyone. I need you all to go away. I'm exploring. And I'm a hero.
That skill's not
Heroes are
ready.
busy. Okay, what's in here? Give me your sweet, sweet fabrics. Ooh, scrap. I'm not gonna complain about scrap. I don't know what it's for, but I'm pretty sure we need a ton of it. It just is a feeling. Please get out of my way, everything. There's an untouched meal there. There's also a log. Harbormaster's log for Burwitch. Let's read it. We also didn't read the one for Lower Crossing, so let's read that one too. Autumn fogs are appearing early this year, but traffic remains unusually high. There's a steady flow of small craft coming down from Malmouth and other townships into the northeast. Some of the boats are barely afloat, burdened by what looks like people's every possession. These travelers, sometimes entire families, bring with them strange tales of wars and the unnatural. Bunch of hogwash riling up the soft townsfolk. Can't complain though, keeps the docks busy. Most are westbound, trying to get as far away as they can. The lads at the docks are starting to lose their nerve. Some have talked about setting out west themselves, but I've assured them this is all nonsense and will pass. Youth are easily caught up in the energy of the moment. Oh, how wrong you are. Another boat arrived filled with hooded prisoners, dozens of them. As usual, a wagon was waiting for them, but from what I hear, it doesn't take them far. One of the loading boys came back from Burwitch after visiting their new doctor, and he said the wagon stopped outside the warden's mansion. The lad asked about the prisoners, and one of the handlers said rehabilitation. Not sure what to make of that. There's been over a dozen of these prisoner transports in as many weeks. I just don't see how they can fit him in that mansion. I don't care how big that place may be. Krieg won't be keeping a prison's worth of no-good thieves under his roof. Something peculiar is going on there, and it doesn't settle right in my stomach. Might have sent word up the lake to Malmouth. Get one of them inquisitors down here to look into this curiosity. Can't say I want one of them inquisitors poking around here. Much either, though. They make a man uneasy. So there's a double problem here. Inquisitors, scary people, apparently. Almost in every game, or even reality, for that matter, Inquisitors are almost never a good thing to have show up in your town. Because usually they're there for a reason, and the reason is never usually a good one. We have enough fabric, which is nice, but we don't know where this manor is. Do you think it's up here? I think it's up there. I'm gonna go up that way and find out. Also gonna grab a sip of water. One sec. It is 1,000,000 degrees in my apartment. I don't know why it's so incredibly hot all the time, but it is. Why is there fire on both sides of this place? That means I have to go the other way around. How can I not get through there? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's go... Wait, we can just go through the underground area. There's no point in wandering the whole way around. I wonder what Aether Crystals are for. I'm actually really curious about that. We do know that there's a way to get to the other side from here. Through the spider swarm. Freaking spiders. Ah, emerald. Nice. Now where am I going exactly? Wait, is there anything down here we should probably grab? Scrap pile. Crate. Dead body. Chest. Nothing particularly good, but a few crafting things. I know that there's... If this is anything like Titan's Quest, there's going to be set items. And I have no idea what kind of set items I need for this character. Why are you taking no damage?
That skill's
There we
not
go.
ready.
That takes care of all of them. Sometimes you just want to stab people with a knife. He said, referring only to the game and nothing else. Alright. Up we go. We gotta find this manor. We got the fabric. Get out of my way. I'm trying to not get killed here. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Warden Krieg. Krieg. Alara Starfire's here. And she gave us tainted brain matter. That sounds truly disgusting, but okay. And she also has one of those things that you hit it and it blows up into loot, but it didn't blow up to really good loot. It just blew up to magical loot, which is garbage. Oh my god, there's so many journal entries here. But it's only 3 and 4. Where are 1 and 2? They might also be in the town. We might have missed them. I'm going to go back for them at some point.
That skill's not ready.
There's a lot of enemies in this house. They're right. There's a lot of dudes being just standing around in this place. There's also a book thing over there. We'll go grab those journal entries. Actually, I think they're on the second floor. Maybe they're not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't think they are. They're down here. 3, 4. Okay, if we look at our... Is it J? Journals? Log L, maybe? Not L. Q? Q. So, well, we do have the first 2 entries. Okay, we're good. So we got 3 and 4 now as well. Something's good. Oh, it's just that thing. And we also have Warden Krieg's journal. We'll pick that up and read it in a sec as well once we've cleared out this house. There's a lot of enemies in here. The Overmind was here. Those of you who play StarCraft will know the significance of the Overmind. Alright, let's read these things. 3rd entry. I finally arrived in Burwitch after passing through the dismal area known as Whitemire. For years, tales of supernatural occurrences have circulated about Whitemire, and indeed the name itself makes one uneasy. I hadn't put much stock in them, but my recent experience has lent some credence to the old tales. Nevertheless, I've reached my destination, and it seems the warden of Devil's Crossing, who resides in Burwitch, somehow anticipated my arrival. A footman greeted me as soon as I entered town, and then insisted I accompany Krieg's invitation to be put up at his manor. I find this very peculiar, but I have accepted the offer, as it would be my best chance to investigate the manor itself. I'm going to make this entry short, as I've just been summoned to join Krieg for supper in the dining hall. This should prove illuminating. I've been a guest to Warden Krieg at his manor for over a week now, and my suspicions that something terrible is going on here grow with each day. Every day I set out to some destination in or around Burwitch to investigate yet another unusual crime or ominous rumor. Some are easily dismissed as more mundane human crimes, or merely fantastic tales, but many of my investigations have come to darker conclusions. I feel there's a pattern emerging here, but I cannot yet put the pieces together. There are peripheral cases, though, and the main purpose of my involvement in them is to give pretense to my prolonged stay in Burwitch. Krieg himself has become the focus of my primary investigation. Despite an overwhelming conviction that Krieg is not what he appears to be, and is almost certainly involved in some sort of unnatural activity, I have found no irrefutable evidence of wrongdoing that could be used to open an official inquisition. Much of the manor itself is closed off to me. There are rooms upstairs from which Krieg and other visitors come and go, but I'm not permitted to enter. Stranger yet, I've awoken in the night to sounds like the creaking of wagons moving along a road, but then looked out my window, down upon the village, and seen nothing. Where are these sounds coming from? The game of cat and mouse continues, but as of yet I am uncertain who is the cat and who is the mouse. I've taken possession of my assigned vessel in the local prison warden. I appeared to him in his bedchamber and proposed the joining. I anticipated fear and skepticism, but these humans are apparently all too ready to enter into any pact they believe will profit them. Krieg is not particularly strong-willed human, but he is persistent and constantly scratches at my consciousness. I have him under control, though. Krieg's position as an incarcerator of other humans will greatly facilitate our efforts. His expansive dwelling has a massive cellar that I believe we can use to fashion into an underground transit to conceal our activities and the transport of bodies. There is much work ahead to prepare for our glorious dawn, but I rather enjoy this physical body. It has many advantages. Interesting. Well, let's go downstairs. We're here. This must be the warden's cellar. And we must find his laboratory. His laboratorium. Can't be that far, right? I mean, the cellars are expansive, but even expansive cellars are not like a massive labyrinth. Usually.
That skill's not ready.
That place blocked off by whatever that is. We can go one of two ways. We can go this way, which leads to some sort of walled area again. We'll eventually explore this whole place, though. Actually, what time are we at? Oh, we're at 27 minutes. Okay. That's fine. We'll explore part of this, then we'll come back and explore the rest later. Lots of enemies.
Can't do that yet.
Lots of dead enemies. You know what? I'm less antsy about these spiders now that I know they're going to kill them so quickly and easily. An Aether Warped Totem, let's do it. We can move for a second there.
That skill's not ready.
Everything dead that needs to be dead? Yes. Also, lots of loot, like literally tons. Also, a blueprint for adept scripts.
My
and
inventory is full.
Oh no, our inventory. Okay, that's fine. We can just do this. Go to town. And then sell some things. Come back, do the loot thing. Good to go. Let's go to the salvage dealer.
See what's left of my wares.
Alright, this is worse than what we're wearing, so we'll sell that. Gunslinger's thing is 10% all damage. And increased speed. And quite a bit of offensive kit. You know what? I think I like that. Although, is it better than this one? Cold damage, cunning, defensive, attack speed. Yeah, I think it's better. 10% all damage is pretty nice. I mean, we don't get the gunslinger granted thing, which dual wielding passive bonus to guns, but it's fine. And we'll get rid of the gun? What's it do for us? Nah, it's fine. Fabric we can turn in. This is a pretty nice ring, so we're gonna give it to one of the slots. Probably the second slot. Gives us +2 to Shadow Strike, which is a thing we don't have. Helmet, actually, 6% energy. Elemental damage up, that's pretty nice. We'll lose some spirit, but I'm okay with that. Nope. That's the thing. Nope. This is our old one. This might be better than the one we have. Or is it? It might be. That's a lot of fire, acid, burn, poison, spirit. Increase. Offensive 2.5 energy per second. But it does increase our thing by 54%, which is a lot. That being said, it does give a skill cooldown reduction that's a bit higher. And vitality resistance. That's fine. And those gloves are out of range for us to use. Same with that. We're not ultra concerned at the moment, because chances are we'll be replacing all of this stuff later. Elemental damage. Yeah, that's fine. We lost a little bit of regen, but that's fine. What's this give? We would lose some spirits. Not really better for us. Spirit Cunning, that's pretty nice. Offensive, Pierce Resistance, Aether Resistance. Nah. Alright, good enough. I think we're... Oh wait, what's this ribbon? 3% experience gain, that's fine. No energy reduction, or... yeah. I think that one's worse than the one we're currently using for sure. And that's gone as well.
It's a good use.
Let's go turn in this quest, and then we'll head back, grab our loot, and then we'll call it a video. Well, if isn't my savior, I cannot thank you enough. I finally get to cook for other people again. Here, have some soup. Could use some salt, but Captain Whiskey over there insists that it's for combat use only. Glad you settled in. I'll take some more soup. Here you go, nice and hot. Eat up now, you don't want to offend me, do you? Let's hear one of your stories. I served a follower of Drieg once. Now, I don't normally judge a man based on his belief, but those people believe in some twisted stuff. The all-seeing eye, the hidden realm, the witch gods supposedly reside in, how Drieg is the watcher that guards the way. No one is so uptight if they think someone is staring at them all the time. It's funny though, apparently someone was watching them after all. Not long after he parted ways, an inquisitor took him in for questioning and he was never seen again. At least that's what I heard. Alright. We got some experience for that. We also gained a level, which we should probably do. And we'll go turn in the fabric. Here it is. Great. This is more than enough to clean this place up a bit. Should also have some left over to make some new clothes. Many people here are wearing nothing but rags. Oh, and please take this jacket. I've been working on these for Briggs and the other guards, but I think you earned the first one. Thank you. Happy to help. A fortified doublet. It's actually kind of nice. It's not the worst piece of equipment ever. We'll probably end up selling it, though. Let's go take a look at the rift, and we'll head over there. Grab our loot. And then we'll call it a video, because we're at 32 minutes, so... Now, the Defender of Devil's Crossing. It's a shield. If we were playing a sword and board character, that would be really useful. It's an epic shield with less damage from Aether Corruptions, less damage from Ethereals, plus 42 defensive ability, increases armor by 9, does a seismic blast. It's actually a pretty nice thing all around. That being said, I think we're going to call it here. In the next video, we'll continue exploring the warden's cellar, we'll find his laboratory, and then we'll finish up with whatever we're doing in Burwitch. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.